Well, I I'm gonna be honest. I'm so bad at meme talk. I just did another interview today for a publication, and they kept asking me meme questions, and I suck at answering questions about memes. Your your question, you're wondering about Shrek as a meme, why it's so memeable. I have a question for you. What does it mean for something to be memeable? Because I think I know what you mean, but in your words, what does it mean when something's memeable?
I think it's just when it catches on to like internet fan base and becomes the subject of parody all over the internet. You look at
Yep.
a movie like some other random animated movie from around that time, like Toy Story, something like that. People aren't making that many memes about Toy Story, and I'm just trying to figure out I don't know if it was luck of the draw, maybe it was. What sets apart Shrek compared to those other
What
animated
sets
movies?
apart Shrek? Well, I would argue. Okay, so you just brought up a ton of points. Let's work through them one by one. You say when something's memeable, it catches on in the internet, and yeah, that's totally what I was thinking when you say memeable. And you say why Shrek out of all these animated films? What about Toy Story? I would argue. Okay, these are two separate points. I would say Shrek gets memed a lot because it's so popular. I think everyone everyone remembers that movie. Everyone loves it. It had a really wide appeal. So why is it memeable? Because it had a wide appeal. Why did it have a wide appeal? I don't know. Shrek was just one of those things that was new. I remember seeing the trailer for Shrek in theaters, and I remember thinking, this is different. You know what I mean? Even the trailer, just seeing the trailer, thinking this is different, this is special. And you say, why not other movies like Toy Story? I think Toy Story does get memed on a lot, but it's kind of like, it's not like Shrek because Shrek was edgy too. And it Shrek is like weirder looking than any of the characters in Toy Story. So I think that also helps. I think it's just, it doesn't have a wide appeal. Like the ones I see a lot are Shrek, of course, but I don't trust my news feed because I think it's always going to be a little skewed towards Shrek stuff. You know what I mean? The algorithm is feeding me Shrek content. But another one I always see memed on is SpongeBob. And I think just because everybody knows what that is. And Simpsons too. These are the kind of things that people are aware of, people know. And Shrek is just in league with them. Shrek is a little newer than Toy Story and SpongeBob and Simpsons. So maybe it's like one of the newer properties that gets memed on.
Yeah, and you make a good point about the movie just looking different. And I feel like that look, a lot of like when you're young and you watch an animated movie, the story doesn't really stick with you. Your brain is still kind of Play-Doh at that point, but what sticks out is the visuals, and I feel like Shrek had such like a distinct look, just like the character design of everything, like John Lithgow's character, the Farquaad guy with the tiny legs. It just like yeah, it's like you said, it's like ingrained in our head. It had broad appeal. Uh,
Yeah, I wasn't even talking necessarily about how it looked different, but you're right. It did it did look different. I mean, because it was I think there's a lot of factors that go into that. But you look at it, this isn't Disney. Um and I think also it's a product of the time it came out where everything looked like the humans look weird. They just straight up look weird. And I think with the sequels, the Shrek sequels, they hung on to the uncanny valleyness of their characters. Donkey also just looks weird because he's got like two human eyes that face forward, and the mouth like wraps around and is like an expressive human mouth. So yeah, Shrek, it does look a little twisted, but even beyond that, I was just the tone and everything of Shrek. Um, you know what I mean? At any moment, somebody could fart or belch, and it would be like, "Yep." It would it wouldn't be weird. It would fit. You know what I mean? Where you do that kind of stuff in other movies, like even in Monsters Incorporated, it would just be weird if somebody farted. Uh, Maybe it'd be normal. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. It looks different. It feels different. Shrek is just in a league of its own.